Welcome to today's video. The main focus is going to be E36 interior stuff. I want to get this thing painted. We're going to shoot to get it painted this weekend. So the first thing we're doing is trying to remove some of the windows because we do have Lexan, and that'll give us better access to be able to prep stuff, weld in, delete plates, and make everything look real nice. So right now we're kind of struggling with removing this window. There's one little bracket here, but then there's two bolts that are kind of in the way from the cage. So we're going to try to get these out. We got some really nice Lexan replacements from Condor Speed Shop. And if you notice too in the cardboard, they have this area that you can kind of take off. That way you can paint it and get the nice black OEM looking edging. And then we'll just be able to pop these in. A rear one to do. I might switch to a CSL style wing. I haven't decided completely yet, but this thing's going under the knife today. Now we finally got the right clutch parts. We're ready to mate her up. We've been doing some heavy maneuvering, but I've been too dumb to not film, so I might as well film this before we hurt ourselves. One of the reasons why I've been waiting on painting was just because I wanted to get the interior dialed in. Now Johan this morning started making little patches and filling up some of the holes. Also some of the rust spots. I didn't want to have any holes going down just for, you know, fumes or any sort of liquid or debris, just to get the cabin completely sealed off. But the other big thing was there's such a rat's nest of wiring. Alberto.
This is a rust nest.
Dude. Look at all this wiring in the car that wasn't even needed. That's easily 5 pounds of wiring. Easily.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, for sure.
We should wait.
I mean, we can. Is there still more wiring that can be taken out, or is that it?
There's other stuff, but there's just like modules underneath the dash that I don't know what they're for. I'm gonna have to like look it up and see if I can remove them. But so far, I'm leaving them in because I don't know if it'll just disable the whole car. And it's like, oh shit, I have to trace back what I did.
Yeah, so unfortunately this car, I say unfortunately, but it's also fortunately, what's kind of cool is it has a wiring specialties harness for the chassis, so everything still works. You know, the cluster works, the ignition works. It is kind of like a normal car in that sense, but at the same time, it could be a proper race car and have everything deleted and everything rewired, but it's hard to just decide where to kind of stop and where to draw the line. But as of right now, I'm blown away. We got the windows out.
You see the line already?
What line?
The line I drew. Of how much wire to take out.
What are you talking about?
You haven't found the line? I drew the line already, look.
What are you talking about?
Wires out, wires in. Line.
What?
Yes.
I don't understand.
You said where to draw the line of how much wire to take out. I already drew the line.
Oh, okay, I understand that.
The line's been drawn. This is how much wire you're gonna take out of the car.
We had a pretty big language barrier there for a second.
It's still English. I know the subtitles probably say a bunch of like mumblish stuff. I wonder how we would say mumblish.
Mumblish? Say it again.
I wonder if like my subtitles look like Don Vito.
Alberto, imagine if Don Vito was a mechanic. How funny it would be. Like
I would love to work with Don Vito. It would be hilarious.
Bring him a broken car. He just throws hands. R.I.P. to Don Vito, by the way. Bam Margera and like Viva La Bam was actually a very big influence on me growing up, and probably doing YouTube stuff and a lot of stupid stuff that I've done. So that was my thing. I don't know if that was maybe before some of you guys, after some of you guys, but I need to go back and watch all the Viva La Bams. That's what we should be doing on quarantine, Alberto, not working on race cars.
Viva La Bam.
Excuse me, sir, you're standing too close to me. Please respect my boundaries, or I'll start
telling now all the time.
I'll start kicking you, Alberto. Some of us around the warehouse like to kick others. Alright, so the bin is 3.5 pounds. Let's see what it is when we throw all this wiring crap in there. So what's funny is we saved almost 7 pounds in this wiring. Alberto, you want to know what's funny about that?
7 pounds?
You don't want to know what's funny about that though?
What?
When we switched windows, I weighed them. Those quarter windows only saved us 6 pounds. So we saved more by taking out the wiring than switching to Lexan quarters.
So how much did we save in total?
So technically right now we saved about 12 pounds, but we have to weigh this because this rubber trim gets deleted. Let's see how much this stuff weighs. About another 3 pounds with this stuff. So we saved, you know,
15 pounds.
Yeah, not bad. It adds up.
Yeah, 15 pounds, 15 pounds.
Yep. Do you want me to acknowledge what you're doing here, or should I?
Just following the rules, sir.
This Easy Loom kit from DEI is probably one of the coolest things I've ever used. So previously I would be just fondling and playing around with this, trying to get it to do what I need it to do. But now it has this little slider. This is what you do. Just like this. I think this is how you're supposed to do it. Kind of pull it. Can you slow the wires nice and tight in here? And then you just slide it. It's gonna make such a huge difference for having the cabin look nice. Berto, what are those? What are you playing with right now?
Rear firewall block-off plates. Hard motor splits.
Of course, my stupid camera died when I was trying to do a time-lapse changing the bumper. I did actually find out why the old bumper was sagging. I thought it was a cheap replica bumper, but there's actually an adjustment on these. In here where the bumper mounts, there's a little bit of play in the actual bolt there to where you can move it up or down for fitment. So this would be just a stock bumper, and then for whatever reason on this one, the lip that we got didn't like it and didn't work with it, but this is the click tuning rear lip that goes with the rest of the kit. So I figured I'd put it on and kind of throw this in place just to see if I like how this would look better, because I'm just really not happy with how the rear end of the car looks right now. So what do you guys think of this? It's not really the best angle or way to show it, and I think the lip is a little lower here than it should be. I think it needs to come up a little bit, but that's another option that we have. Man, I'm so torn. It's weird for me because I'm like, S-chassis world, I know exactly what to do to make a car look good. I know exactly the height, exactly the wheel specs, exactly what to do, where this is like foreign land. And honestly, Alberto, I'm a little bit embarrassed because I think your E36 looks way better than mine, and I'm supposed to be the style guy. I feel like you just got lucky because your car looks great. It's so good. But I think that the tough thing is I'm trying to focus so much on function. I think ideally if I put 17s in the rear, I could go a little bit lower, but then I'd start to lose travel. It's a tough chassis to do what I need to do with it. And I did lower the front. If you noticed in the last video, the front was a little bit lower. Already took a chunk out of my fenders, so I don't know what to do now. But I also do have from Click Tuning their CSL style wing, so you guys can tell me if you want me to do this instead. I know a lot of you guys are telling me to run the LTMW wing. That's an option too, but this was option number 2 for the car. I kind of like that wing. I feel like too, once this is like up where it's supposed to be, up a little bit higher, it's obviously hard to just tape on. That look might be cool and different, a little more subtle. I feel like that's kind of cool, especially pushed in. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. The reason why I'm trying to figure this out now and playing with the bumper and stuff, when Randy does the interior this weekend, we can obviously spray another bumper. I'll leave this trim black, and I'll get some black trim for the rest of the car so I can try that as well. A lot of you guys told me to do black bolts here and it'll blend into the trim. Totally down to try it. Yeah, so that's where I'm at with the car and just trying to make it look nice. So if you saw the title of this video, chances are you were waiting to see what happened in the driveway with this thing. So before I give you the backstory and before I explain, all you gotta know is I've been dying to do a burnout or a donut in my driveway forever. And I came up with this idea for this little challenge. I'm gonna explain and give you guys more details, but for now, I'm gonna roll the clip.
I'm giving $1,200 away to the person that does the best burnout in your personal driveway or your personal garage. Let's see what you got.
So you guys may have noticed in that video that was a little bit weird. Two things. The sound was a little bit weird and messed up. And the reason for that, I don't know why my iPhone like kind of cut out. So I actually spliced in some audio from previous attempts that I'm about to put up. But I gotta explain. I wanted to do it in the Supra. I wanted to do a sick fat birdie in the Supra because I thought it would be the quietest, the least ignorant, and it would just be easy and work. But for whatever reason, the Supra kept on going into limp mode. I think I was on the brake a little bit too hard. So I tried it like 2 or 3 times and it didn't work. But regardless, I'm gonna play those clips and then I'll explain the rules.
I'm giving away away $1,200 to the person that does the best stay-at-home burnout. Got to be in your driveway or in your garage. Giving away $1,200 to the person who does the best stay-at-home burnout. It's got to be in your driveway or in your personal garage, or it doesn't count.
So I got the idea to do this competition because we've all been cooped up and I'm just like itching to get out and drive and do some ignorant stuff. So I thought doing a stay-at-home burnout challenge and advocating people to stay at home but also do a burnout would be cool. Just to be clear, so here's how it's going to work. I'm gonna give away $1,200 to the person who does the best stay-at-home burnout. Now I have the rules and everything outlined on my Instagram pretty well, but you're just gonna upload it to Instagram with the hashtag stay-at-home burnout. And the main rules are it needs to be in your driveway, like your personal driveway, or your personal garage. I don't wanna see shop burnouts. I don't wanna see burnouts in public roads. I want it to be safe, and I want you guys to be stressing because of neighbors and because of maybe your landlord and stuff like that. Like that's part of the fun of the challenge. And what I'm gonna do, Mike is gonna help me make a compilation of some of the best entries. I'm gonna put them in a YouTube video that will go up this weekend. So you need to have your clip up by Friday night at midnight. And then Saturday, I'm gonna upload a compilation and I'm gonna let you guys decide on the video who deserves the $1,200. And the main reason I want you guys to decide is because I want my friends to be able to enter. I know Cletus is gonna do something sick. I know Shulman wants to do it in his garage. A lot of my friends are all hyped on this. Everybody's been itching to do stuff with their cars. So I thought it'd be a fun way to incentivize people to go do some dicey stuff, and it should be fun for you guys to watch. So I'm excited, you know, obviously get creative. I know some people are talking about doing burnouts on things and in things, but as long as it's, you know, adheres to the in your driveway or in your garage, get creative with it. Also, if you want to keep it going, I know it's gonna be a lot of fun. Everyone needs stuff to do right now, so you can browse through Instagram, check out the stay-at-home burnout tag. Make sure you like some videos that you see. Maybe follow some people that have cool cars or do cool burnouts. And when you guys do your clip, tag some friends and get them in on it too. I thought it'd be a kind of fun way to bring the community together, doing some ignorant stuff and actually using these cars rather than them just sitting in your garage. Why not let them sit billowing smoke? So anyway, that's that. And I hope you guys are stoked on the idea. Obviously this is a same day upload. I wasn't planning on uploading this day, but I'm like too hyped and I wanted to post the Instagram clip. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna upload tomorrow or if I'll skip tomorrow, but regardless, get some clips. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with, and we'll touch base soon.